And not only that, it's like, what do you look like? Do you have choices in life?
Oh, we can't see.
Yeah, exactly. Are you?
You can't say that.
They are.
Well, that's okay. It gets edited.
No, it
anyways.
doesn't. Don't you edit my shit. Hello, friends and lovers.
Your turn.
Lovers and friends.
Okay.
It goes with the accent though. So
Okay.
the accent's correct and the words are correct.
Okay.
But together it sounds like hello there, lovers and friends.
Hello there, lovers and friends.
So today we're going to be reading negative comments and you guys are going to be responding to them.
Yes.
Can I tell you something crazy though? In my mind, I get a lot of negative comments, but I was actually searching and there really weren't that many. So perhaps I'm just dramatic.
You just focus on them.
But then I went to a website called Lipstick Alley, which every creator knows never go to Lipstick Alley. And to be honest, I was quite flattered that you guys even find the time to talk so much terrible things about me. Let me just pop in real quick to say, Mom and Dad, you're doing a great job. I love you very much. And also to tell you about my private podcast. Episode 4 is all about 13 different reasons why you might be getting ghosted in your relationship. While, like in this video, it can be satisfying to do this, to point the finger at other people, we have to do this as well too. We have to identify where we might be blocking our own blessings and our intimate connections with bad habits that we aren't even aware of. So on this podcast, I detail them, I give you examples of how to fix them. At the end of this video, I'll give you a free little snippet, but if you want the full thing, you gotta pre-order my book. Okay, back to the video. So I was pleasantly surprised over there. I've got a couple threads, so I found some comments from there.
Do I have a thread?
You might have a thread, Dad. So this is the wedding dress gate.
Yes.
So this comment comes from Kaya Newsom, and she says, you probably should have done more research about your dad's family, but coming from the side of this research perspective, you played yourself. It's your life, but it didn't look you. You looked like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Even your hair looked to conform to an I Dream a Genie mishap. You need to reevaluate who you are and what you thought you should wear.
Wow.
Someone has time.
That is.
Someone hasn't been late in a while. Girl, get some, I assume.
No,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
is the epitome of ignorance. Definitely. That's somebody who has not taken the time to get to know you, look into you. You've done so many videos on your background before. They haven't taken the time. It's an ignorant statement.
Well,
definitely.
Here's the thing. There was this guy who made wine and sandwiches, and people killed him. So, again, you know, it's like people will just choose random shit to hate to make their life better. So you just have to take it from an entertainment. And you were entertained.
Well, I was entertained.
Yes.
So I kept my dress a surprise from you guys.
Yeah.
Did you see me and think, that's peculiar, she's not really that Indian?
No.
Well, here's the thing.
But Mom, you wear saris and langas and you are very fascinated by the Indian culture.
Right.
Is that because you're married to Dad or it's...
I think so. There's an element of the fact that that I've got that kind of background, his background in my culture. I've sort of assimilated that. But I also have Indian in my background as well. So my great-great-grandmother is an indentured servant from India. So therefore,
I've literally never heard this before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And over
she is.
time, she's had enough Indian in her, piece by piece, to make her more Indian.
This one is from Giovanni, and they say, men, how can you marry a girl who was looking for a fuck buddy? You can't turn a hoe into a housewife. So I would be the hoe.
Oh.
And
Whoa. Wow.
Well, Giovanni, people change. And I'm sure someone can come along
I'm gonna
and
stop you
change
right
you
there.
into a nicer human being. It is possible.
For starters, we're not turning a hoe into a housewife, so you need to stop and back up right there.
because I'm no
okay?
housewife, right?
But hang on a sec. Aren't we all hoes?
Relationships start on many different foots, right? You can just be friends, you could be co-workers, you could be
Bonus friends.
right?
And-
And how many of you out there are married to your cousins, okay? So let's go there.
And from a male point of view, the definition of a hoe is someone who's not banging you. Basically, that's it.
I use the definition of slut as someone you perceive to have a more exciting sex life than you. or more active sex life than you.
More
And so
active.
when you call someone a slut, you're actually reflecting on your own experiences. You're revealing more about you and making an assumption on somebody else.
I want to be a slut. There you go.
It's not a bad. That's Amber Rose's whole thing.
Yeah.
Except wear a condom.
Right. Yes. Be a responsible slut.
Exactly.
Tiffany Main says she married a cheater. How dumb is that? When Steve says when you see him hugged up in a corner with another woman, you'll be hurt, she didn't say a word. That spoke volumes. After reading this comment, I'm sure she'll remember to defend that same face. When she's 55 and he is still waiting to date a 25-year-old, she'll be crying because she would no longer be in business. Sagging and wrinkly.
Actually, if you look at her mom, she won't be sagging and wrinkly.
No.
No.
Hey, thank you.
It's-
Thank you for
It's gonna keep standing up. So Tiffany, you were wrong.
You're
You
wrong.
Mr. Red Dragon says she might be attractive and have a great personality. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's
Wow.
very nice.
But in my book, she's not a great catch. She's been around.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh. So he doesn't like.
You know, when you're
experience.
doing when you're doing the sandwich insult, you're supposed to end with something that's nice as
Yeah.
well. You kind of came in nice, you threw
Yeah.
in something nasty. Finish it up with something nice.
But you
on
know
top
what?
of that.
very good advice.
Again,
Yes.
he's welcome to his preference. And you have to remember, these comments are basically a bum lying on a street corner yelling an insult as you walk by.
Yes.
Are you going to go, oh my God, I'm crushed because you made great life decisions. I don't know you, you don't know me. This is just shit in the wind. So it's like,
You know what I will say though? That is a great point, is that YouTube comments should be an opportunity for you to reflect your experience. And so any comment will be saved with for me.
Yeah.
If I said, she's a great catch, but she's been around, in my book, that's not somebody who I'd be interested in for me.
Yes.
So once you say for me, we can't debate it.
And not only that, it's like, what do you look like? Do you have choices in life?
Oh, we can't see.
Yeah, exactly. Are you
You can't say that.
They are.
Well, that's okay. It gets edited anyways.
Don't you edit my shit.
It's coming out.
This one gets kind of redundant. All right. Desika, but she actually put her picture up, so props
Okay.
to you. She says, don't call this chick anymore. Nuts as hell. Love don't have logic. And this is just some perverted thing of modern people. That is why people are more lonely and more detached. She's saying that you can't have self-discipline in love. And so it's just like, no, you can't have logic in love. It just is what it is. It comes from the stars and you do what you feel is best for you as opposed to you do what you know is right for
But
you.
my thing, if you want a good life, the one thing you should have self-discipline is love.
Mm-hmm.
And if you just keep want to make one mistake after another and go according to what your body wants, then you will be making mistakes. You should have logic in a relationship and it will make your life better because, like I said, just going with the flow was a recipe for disaster.
Well, one of the things that Shannon has talked about in her books, in her media, on her YouTube channel, everything that she's talked about is some of the experiences that she has had over the years, but she has learned from that and she has grown from that.
Sure.
She's definitely learned from any experiences that she's had in the past. Maybe you need to as well. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta learn.
Yeah.
You gonna learn a day. Oh, this is a funny one. Okay, now we move on to Lipstick Alley, where things get a little bit more personal for no reason. So, Lady Athena says, Shan isn't the most hygienic person out there.
Probably true.
All right, this is another Lipstick Alley one. I didn't know the name because the comment was so long.
Yeah.
Shan really comes across so disingenuous and calculated, it's not even funny. I get that she is promoting her brand, but nothing about her seems sincere. She'd be the type of friend you know for years, only to discover that you really don't know her at all because she only shows you what she wants you to see.
Well, isn't that what we
that's-
all do?
yeah.
I'm a different person to everyone.
Yeah, we're multifaceted,
Exactly.
we're multi-personalities.
We play
All of us
roles
do that.
Based on where we are.
While I will say that, I think that I go out of my way to share a lot more personal information that isn't always flattering.
Yes.
I actually enjoy the fact that a lot of people's negative comments about me are things that I've said.
Yeah.
It's not things that you found out. Like, I am the one who told you that.
Well, it's like if you laugh at yourself first, you win.
Yeah. Do you wish that I actually was less genuine on the internet? Maybe
No.
kept a little bit more.
Yes, you do.
Yes.
Yes, you think
No,
she doesn't overshare.
do
Yes.
I?
Yes,
Yes.
you think she doesn't overshare.
For her audience,
Yeah.
no. But for us, for me personally, as a parent, yes, I do. I don't think that that you need to put it all out there.
Yeah.
But I understand that you need to be that genuine person for your audience.
Yeah.
They need to know that you're going through the same things that you're preaching to them.
Yeah.
You know, that they are going through this experience. I've been through that experience myself. This is how I dealt with it, and this is how I've grown from it.
You can learn, grow, and improve your
Yes.
life.
Okay, this one comes from your girl, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
What's up?
Joe says,
How you
yeah,
doing?
I don't see them lasting more than 5 years, sadly.
That's a long time for millennials. Wait, Joe, congratulations. We had family give us 6 months.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there
So
you
there
go.
you go. It's like, you know what? And she's entitled to her opinion based on her limited perception of who you are. She's come to a judgment and going like, yeah, okay, yeah. So, but 5 years, that's pretty awesome.
At what point, actually, I'm reading the book Conscious Uncoupling, which I heard
yes.
you're reading too.
Right.
And in that book, it talks about we look at the only way that a marriage can end and be successful is if someone dies.
But I know divorces that doesn't mean that they didn't have a successful marriage. They've
Yeah.
actually just learned they've just realized that they've grown apart, but they've grown apart in a healthy way. And they've sort of embraced the fact that they have chosen a different path to their partner, and the partner is sort of respects that.
Yeah.
And they respect each other. And you can do that.
and
You can
yes.
actually have a healthy divorce.
And yes, because now you're making more money, you can get someone better.
Right.
That's the whole point of
It's
the
just
economy.
like changing a job,
Exactly,
right?
Yeah.
exactly, yeah. I'm trading up my car.
So I would say if I lasted, I've had 4 years with Jared, and they've been awesome, and I've improved
Yeah.
exponentially through these 4 years. If I get 5 more great years,
Yeah.
that'd be pretty cool.
Exactly. Nothing lasts forever, not even life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially not
Not
life.
even the universe.
You're all gonna die.
5 billion years, you're all dead. Cool.
Okay, those are the end of my negative comments. Thank you guys so much for responding to them.
Yes.
You did a
Yes.
great job, very insightful. I hope.
And if those are your worst comments, you're doing well.
Thanks, Dad.
Yes.
Yes.
You are. If those are what things that you can pick and go like, oh, you're doing very well.
Well, you know what? I didn't actually include any of the unoriginal ones like
Yeah.
slut, bitch,
Yeah.
whore. Like, it's boring.
At some time in our lives, we're all a slut, we're all a bitch, we're all a whore. But it doesn't define, that's not my all-day personality. It might be like for 5 minutes for the right occasion kind of thing. So, yeah.
Well, thank you, Mom and Dad,
yeah.
for owning your slut, bitch, and whoreness.
Exactly.
And for being here.
And you know what?
Signing off.
Whenever you read a negative comment, just look at Jared's innocent face and just go, okay.
Okay. Mom has a YouTube channel. Please go and check it out in the info box below. It'll also be in the cards that are tagged. We'll also have a little poll in the cards as well. Dad has...
Lazy, and I'm now,
Yeah.
I don't want to do one here. I play video games
He
all
plays
the time.
video games.
Video games is like sex. It's best enjoyed alone.
That's not a quote from me.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay.
I brought you all back here because I forgot to promote my book. So, silly me. Okay, popping back in to tell you about my private podcast, episode 4, 13 Reasons Why You Might Be Getting Ghosted. Here is an excerpt of it, but again, if you want to listen to the full thing, please, please, please support your girl by pre-ordering my book. Okay, bye.
If you are somebody who feels a slight bit of anxiety with the idea of being called out, I want you to transition that into joy. Because if today's podcast reveals something that has been blocking you from making better intimate connections and has been stopping you from being a better friend and a better lover, you're going to be better for it after hearing it. This is a section in the Game of Desire called How to Get Ghosted. There is 11 different anti-seducers.
Oh, I can tell by your vibe. I can see it in your eyes that you don't like. Intuition don't lie. Don't pretend you're a friend with them on in the spotlight. Big record up. This is real regular. I can tell you don't like them. Still like it. I'm a real manic. I go real savage. I can put your baby mama in a full panic. Damn right. So amazing. Magic in the middle. I don't like to talk, but the music do a little. See you tryna talk, but your chick like to wiggle. Why you worry about me, nigga? Just enjoy your life right now. Why you worry about me? Enjoy your life right now. As long as you can